People who survived insane accidents. How? 1. The man who fell 47 stories and walked away. Alright, so this guy, Alcides Moreno, was a window washer in New York. One day his scaffolding collapsed and he fell 47 stories. That's 500 feet straight down. His brother, who was also on the scaffold, unfortunately didn't make it, but Alcides somehow survived. Doctors were shocked. He had multiple broken bones, internal injuries, and was in a coma for weeks. But the craziest part? He woke up, recovered, and even walked again. Experts think he survived because he was still holding onto the platform, which slowed him down just enough before impact. Absolute miracle. 2. The man who survived. Being sucked into a tornado. Imagine being picked up by a tornado and thinking, "Welp, this is how I die." That's exactly what happened to Matt Suter, a 19-year-old who was literally sucked out of his house when an F2 tornado ripped through his town. The tornado threw him 1,307 feet, almost a quarter of a mile. That's longer than 3 football fields. He woke up in a field with just minor injuries and no idea where he was. Scientists say his survival was basically the tornado equivalent of rolling down a hill. He got lucky that nothing solid hit him. But still, who survives getting yeeted by a tornado? Matt Suter, apparently. 3. The woman who fell 33,000 feet with no parachute. Alright, this next one sounds fake, but I promise you, it's 100% real. Vesna Vulovic was a flight attendant in 1972 when her plane exploded at 33,000 feet. That's 6 miles up, and she fell the entire way. Somehow, she landed in just the right way, hitting trees and snow, which slowed her fall. She broke almost every bone in her body, was in a coma for days, and still somehow lived. Not only that, she later went back to work, just casually surviving the highest fall ever recorded with no parachute. Absolute legend. 4. The man who survived. 438 days lost at sea. Okay, imagine being lost at sea. No food, no fresh water, just you and the ocean. Most people wouldn't last a week, but Jose Salvador Alvarenga, he survived for 438 days. That's over 14 months. His boat got caught in a storm, and he drifted 5,500 miles across the Pacific Ocean. He survived by catching fish, drinking rainwater, and even eating turtles. He was completely alone, except for a brief time when he had a companion, who sadly didn't make it. When he was finally rescued, he had a full-on castaway beard and was barely able to walk. Doctors said he should have died multiple times, but somehow he kept going. Now, if you want more stories on this title, my free community is in bio. Get access now and drop in the comments. What's the craziest survival story you've ever heard? And maybe I'll cover it in the next one.